I actually did the Venus Challenge for the first time last year, which was a few days after John died. I felt I was doing something positive and giving a little bit back to the hospice. And so this year, when it was actually on the anniversary of John's death, it seemed even more appropriate to do it. And what was rather nice this year, that they'd reduced the age limit. So my eldest granddaughter, who's nearly 14, was able to join us. So we had granddaughter and her mother, and then me, the grandmother, and then my other daughter and a daughter-in-law and a friend. And so we had our Team JB and had a wonderful evening, really. And I think, again, it helped me because I could have sat at home and felt really sad and unhappy, but I was out there doing something positive, raising money for the hospice and awareness for the hospice. And it was a fun evening as well. It is a bit like a big girls' night out, like a huge hen party. But there's one factor that sort of links us all together, and you only have to see notices or photographs or wording on people's backs that everybody is doing it in memory of somebody, either relation or somebody they knew. So there's that common factor that binds us all together. But we're having fun as well. It's quite unique. It's a great band of women suddenly surging out into the town.
We've got 751 of you here this evening, which is wonderful. Well done, girls. Brilliant. Thank you very much for coming. And you all look great in your flashing gear. It looks a fantastic sight. Can't wait to see it when we go out in the dark.
One of the loveliest things, I think, this year was they had the candles in the little candle bags. And then these candle bags were taken by the volunteers down to the cathedral. And they were lined around one of the little walls. So you had this lovely little line of all these lights. And then in the garden, they had the trees where we could hang our messages on labels, and they were all lit up. And that was very special, that lovely touch. Some people might feel guilty, but I think a good way to remember somebody is perhaps in a fun way. And I know John would have laughed from here to I don't know where, the fact that we were all dressed up in a funny way and raising money and awareness. I mean, what better way could you celebrate somebody's life? He wouldn't want me to be sat at home moping. You know, he'd much rather I got out there and got on with it and did something. And this is really why we did it. And of course this year it was even more important to do it because it was the anniversary of his death. So to go out there and have fun, whatever I do in his memory, I do because I'm celebrating his life.